just about set to go. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Bichette, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. In there at the knees, and 1-1.
It's great watching Yamamoto pitch in Major League Baseball, but he played against MLB talent before he signed with the Dodgers. He was a standout at the Tokyo Olympics and in the 2023 World Baseball Classic, and helped Japan win gold medals in both.
Pitch in the dirt. It's 2-2. And delivers outside. On the ground, right side. Over to Diaz. And Bichette is retired. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
Number 5, Freddie.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Yamamoto measures 5 feet 10 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in Japan. On the ground to the left, and that squirts through. But he holds up at first. Good play out there to cut it off.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Man at first, Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style.
Man at first, one away.
Facing elimination and pitching in Game 6 of the Japan series, Yamamoto pitched a complete game with 14 strikeouts and broke the series strikeout record held by Yu Darvish. What a way to go out.
The pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 on Judge. Sliced hard but foul. Freeman leads off first with 1 away. And a swing and a miss. And Judge is down on strikes. Here's Juan Soto. Steps off and looks to first. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Back here at Chavez Ravine, getting the nod on the mound, Garrett Cole.
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
Here's the veteran first baseman,
Yandy
Yandy Diaz. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Set down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
That's shortstop.
Here's Betts. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. And that one popped in the air, left field. Garcia sizes this one up, brings it in. And there are 2 outs.
Batting fourth.
And now it's William Contreras. Tap foul at the plate. Cole a check to first, and Betts dives back.
Ball.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. To second, there's Cronenworth. And that is the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Second inning set to go. Here's the left fielder, Adolis Garcia. Yamamoto back to work. That misses the zone. 1-0.
That's a ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That's off the mark. 3 balls, no strikes. Right through there for a strike.
3-1.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And up next for New York, Wilyer Abreu. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Garcia on at first, nobody out.
Oh, 0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Double play ball to second. There's one. Relay to first. Double play. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That clips the corner. No score here in the second. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Oh, great stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
The second baseman, Jake.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Yamamoto with a move to first. And he's back in easily. That's a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 28.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. That's long gone. That should get the dugout going. It's 3-0. Back to the top of the order now. Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. And that drops in for a strike. That's a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Outside low. Now 1-2.
1
2
ball,
out,
2
space
strikes.
is empty. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball line to center. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at Dodger Stadium, home of the World Series champs. Last year was a good one for the Dodger faithful, Singy. L.A. winning their second title in the last 5 years.
Yeah, what a year, Boog. And that makes it 8 championships in franchise history. Tremendous job all around. They won the Shohei sweepstakes, led baseball in attendance, had the best record in the league, and finished it off with the World Series.
High in the air, out to right. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away. Last season for the Dodgers was all about Shohei, but the World Series belonged to Freddie.
Nobody better in baseball to deliver those types of moments than Freddie Freeman. He made memories that are going to cover generations.
And now the real challenge for the Dodgers, finding a way to match what they did a year ago. And he grounds one to the right side, and it goes just foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's going to be Luis Rengifo.
No, that's
First
out.
pitch misses. Now a pop-up on the infield. DeYoung settles under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in L.A., now the number 2 hitter, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
O'Neill hauls it in, and there's one away. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Aaron Judge.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
And Judge spoils that one. 1 out, base is empty. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Judge rips that one. Friedel has this one sized up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Way outside, ball 1. And that one hammered. That's back. Out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. And stepping in for the Yankees, Adolis Garcia. And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
One and 2.
ball evens the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here on opening day. Base knock, center field.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Yeah. Abreu at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. And it's even up.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Now this is in the air down the line. O'Neill makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, T.J. Friedl. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
In the air out to center. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And there's 1 away. Here is Yohan Moncada. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 strike.
In the dirt, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
1-2's the count.
And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Abreu makes the grab for the 2nd out. Back to the top of the Dodgers order.
Number 2,
Yandy Diaz steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. On to first, and that ends the inning. And we're back. Now the 3rd baseman, Paul DeJong. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Next offering upstairs.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium. All over that one right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Cronenworth, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. In the dirt. That one outside. And the count's even at 2. DeJong gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fastball is outside. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes to the right side. To Betts at second for 1. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry. 2 down, base is empty. And next for New York, Austin Wells. He's already homered here in this one. That one's in there, 0-1. Wells, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Bottom 4, now it's Mookie Betts. Seeing you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Hard hit down the line and left. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double at his 2nd hit.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for L.A., Lawrence Butler. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
And he grounds one back up the middle. First and second, no outs. William Contreras steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's downstairs.
That's down.
Ball 1. And another
2-0
ball.
the count.
In the air, right field. Soto gets under it. Brings it in. 1 down. Two on with 1 out. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Flied to right his first time. Just missed.
Inside.
To the right side. Finds his way through, base hit. The throw in. The tag out.
Got him. That's an out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Max.
So they're at the corners now. Max Kepler steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Now one miss.
That's a ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the
1-2.
zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Bo Bichette. Yamamoto back to work. That misses, and that is ball 1.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground, and that chance handled. Over to first, and Bichette is retired. And here's Freddie Freeman. He is singled, and he is flied to left.
Freeman. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 59, Jojo Romero.
And the slider just misses. Bases empty, one away here on opening day. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here comes Aaron Judge. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Friedel under it. He makes the catch, and there's two down. So man aboard. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. And the pitch is outside, ball one. And that's down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That clips the corner.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. There's a strike at the knees.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
High fly ball, right field. Soto gets under it and makes the grab. And there's one away. And now the center fielder, TJ Friedel.
TJ Friedel.
That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one missing inside. Next one is off the plate. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cut on and lifted in the air. Garcia under this one. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
The third base.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Yohan Moncada. Fly to center his first time. Up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The first baseman, number 2.
Yandy Diaz now.
Diaz.
First pitch swinging.
0-1.
And that's outside. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Moncada leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's not all set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Adolis Garcia. Outside low, ball 1. And that is out of play. Inside. And that's ball 2. And that one is inside. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Good job to fight that one off. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So a man at first. Aaron Boone making a move for a new bat. Giancarlo Stanton. A runner at first for him, nobody out.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 49, Kevin Kelly.
And now he steps off the rubber. Swings through the sweeper. Nobody out. Runner at first. That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and that's the first out. Paul DeYoung now at the plate. He's 2 for 2.
DeYoung.
That one pushed foul. And there's 2 away. Jake Cronenworth stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2.
Cronenworth.
Fouled off left side. Garcia off of first with 2 away. There's a swing and a drive. Ranging back. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just
Number
an excellent swing.
Aaron.
Pinch hitter coming on, Connor Wong. Two runners in scoring position with two away for him.
Wong.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
The batter, number 11.
Back to the top of the lineup. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Two outs, bases are full. And that one fouled off. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
That one lifted to left. O'Neill under it. And that is that. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 6th inning, Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate.
Betts.
Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
And Mookie takes. There's a swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And it gets by him.
Well, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now it's going to be Lawrence Butler late on that fastball.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play. Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Runner at first with no outs here. And 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Bichette makes the grab, and there's one down. William Contreras steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 2 in this one. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
The left fielder, number 9.
Here's Tyler O'Neill.
O'Neill.
And he takes a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses, struck him out. Max Kepler at the plate. Was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Hit hard on the ground to short. To second, there's Cronenworth. Third out, and that ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Freddie Freeman.
Out to short, Betts. And Freeman is retired. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Ashby, a 6'1 lefty, Judge. 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And that one wrapped foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Outside with a breaking ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now batting, the right fielder.
2 down, base is empty. Juan Soto now. That's hard hit on the line. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Soto hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
No, that's outside.
Just
ball.
Misses.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And a base hit right there. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Yoan Moncada steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a foul ball. Friedl at first, 1 gone. That one ran inside, almost got him. Taps softly to the right side. Slings to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond, and the inning is over. We're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Adolis Garcia.
Garcia. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 61, Jake Cousin.
First pitch just misses. There's a strike. Just missed.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And there's a ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the grab, 1 away. And next for New York, Robert Hassel III, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Cousins, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. Just missed.
And a manager in a situation like this type of pitcher has to stay alert and ready. He's got to make sure he's watching from pitch to pitch, hitter to hitter, to quickly get another reliever up in the bullpen if he needs to bring someone in.
Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Aldi Young. And that lack of command, that's usually one of the things that leads guys to be converted from starter to reliever.
Yeah, and it's such a short stint when you compare the 2 roles, starting and relieving. You hope that guy could find strike 1.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and now the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Cole back to work. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Garcia sizing this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Now here is Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler.
Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to.
Now pitching for
Chris Martin comes on now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now, William Contreras. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. On to Cronenworth. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Friedel makes the catch, and there's one gone. And up next for New York, Connor Wong. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Bats up with it. Throws to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And ball 1.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Butler makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at Dodger Stadium, all set for the bottom of the ninth. Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Outside, 1-0.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And down on strikes. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Now batting Max Kepler. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Up the middle. Into the outfield. Base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here at the bottom of the ninth. 1 out. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit. Strike 1.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Ball.
Hit in the air left field. Garcia should have this one. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting.
So they're down to the final out. And now the center fielder, TJ Friedel, 1 for 3. Hit to second, and this should do it. Cronenworth. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Cole with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at ML.
I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus for some traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late, it ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause her husband's hustling. I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off from work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chilling at the stop.
City's on up, so you better buzz. Finna see who really wanted us, really spilling blood. Everybody tough, today gotta go and see the judge. Better hush. Remember growing